Lisa and I were just talking a little bit about the God-fearing nature that we've often been taught in our upbringing, and that the Bible, has a lot of lines and words in it that suggest that there's a God to be feared, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and so just I guess acknowledging that, and that's clearly what Jesus is trying to really help us overcome here. There's so many references to the Bible in the text, especially that clear up a lot of lines in the Bible. That'd be a whole different series of
Yes.
classes if we were to address that. But um, yeah, it's just nice to know God is love. God is also happiness. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, here we are with lesson number 104. I seek but what belongs to me in truth. Happiness, love. I seek only, so it uses the word but. I seek but what belongs to me in truth. Today's idea continues with the thought that joy and peace are not but idle dreams. They are your right because of what you are. See, we think about all the Constitution and our rights as human beings and all that. No, 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 no. The one and really the only thing we have a right to is perfect peace and perfect love. Let's not get caught up in all the other stuff. They are your right because of what you are. They come to you from God, who cannot fail to give you what he wills. Yet must there be a place made ready to receive his gifts. They are not welcomed gladly by a mind that has instead received received the gifts it made. Remember, the ego makes, spirit creates. The gifts it made where his belong as substitutes for them. All right, let's take this paragraph and take these ideas into a practice here. We'll put the legs up on the wall again. We'll have the head on the bolster. And then we'll have the arms out in a T shape with the palms down. The head on the bolster. And then you can spread your fingers out. You can open the palms. That's it. And then spiral the arms so that the base of the first finger and thumb come into the floor. And you can draw the shoulder blade down the spine a bit. And this creates a spiraling quality through the arm and through the bones, through the muscle tissues. Lift the chin a little bit, open the throat. Slowly turn your head to the right, emphasizing this spiral through the left arm. When it gets a little stretchy, don't push the stretch. Give it time to release. Give it time to undo. It's so easy to slip into a state of mind where we begin to manipulate the body. Instead, we're going to let all sensations point to the truth we seek. It's today's idea. I seek but what belongs to me in truth. It's all I want. See, this is a life of devotion. I put my desire to know truth ahead of everything else. It's gentle, it's open hearted, it's not demanding. The truth we seek is perfect love, eternal and available to all. And it's not going to exclude. It's not going to demand it from others. And when we seek the truth, truly, then everything in time and space falls into place. There's nothing to fight. There's nothing to fear. And then we'll switch the emphasis into the right arm and spiral into the base of the right thumb base and the right first finger. And draw the right shoulder blade down the back a little bit. Just create a little bit of feedback, and then slowly turn the head through the center to the left. Yet must there be a place made ready to receive his gifts. That's what we're doing. We're making ready a place in our heart and mind to receive God's gifts. What are the gifts? Perfect peace, perfect happiness, perfect love. I'll not find those things in my body. I'll not find them in someone else's body. I'll not find them in form. But as I find these things in my heart and mind, everything around me will reflect them. After all, that's what this seeming life is but a reflection of our state of mind. Little emphasis out through the hands, a little spreading of the fingers, a little reach. And then rest. Turn the palms up toward the ceiling. And spread the fingers. Open the skin of the palms, reach away. Draw the shoulder blades down a little bit and slowly, maintaining this reach, turn through the center to the right once again. Reach fingertip to fingertip, spread the palms. Build the connection from your center through your shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands, and fingers. And then rest. We hold the obstacles to the light where they're dissolved, and then more and more we just welcome the light. Today, it says in paragraph 2, we would remove all meaningless and self-made gifts which we have placed upon the holy altar where God's gifts belong. This is where we put our idols. This is where we put our cravings. This is where we put all the things that we think will fulfill us in the world of form. His are the gifts that are our own in truth. His are the gifts that we inherited before time was, and that will still be ours when time has passed into eternity. His are the gifts that are within us now, for they are timeless, and we need not wait to have them. They belong to us today. We only have to remove our self-made gifts, our worldly desires, our bodily desires. We just have to make room for God. I seek but what belongs to me in truth. And bring your head back to the center. Bring your arms down by your sides. And we'll bring the right knee toward the left shoulder. And you'll take hold of the knee with your hands, and you'll gently, slowly, thoughtfully guide it in the direction, right knee toward the left shoulder. You'll feel a little stretch in the outer hip. You'll feel a little compression in the inner hip. You'll close your eyes and welcome it all. Okay, now speaking of the gifts of God, they belong to us today. And then it says, therefore, we choose to have them now. And know, in choosing them in place of what we have made, we but unite our will with what God wills. See, we stop the fight, uniting with God's will, and recognize the same as being one. My will and God's will become one. So it's suggesting 5-minute practice periods. I seek but what belongs to me in truth, and joy and peace are my inheritance. We don't inherit the world through worldly wealth or worldly treasures. Remember, it says the meek shall inherit the earth. Joy and peace are my inheritance. Now let me put that ahead of everything else today. I'll lay aside the conflicts of the world that offer other gifts and other goals made of illusions, witnessed to by them and sought for only in a world of dreams. All this we lay aside and seek instead that which is truly ours. Slowly bring the knee toward the center chest. Just go super slow toward the center chest. Don't apply too much pressure. Make it just right. And on over toward the right shoulder. Just kind of tracing the boundary of the hip movement. Adjust your pressure so it's just right the whole way. Slow down for speed bumps. We lay aside our worldly dreams and desires. We seek instead that which is truly ours, that which God has given us. Beyond the body, beyond time, before the body and before time. Why tinker with temporal seeming treasures when we can have it all? Release your leg up onto the wall. And bring the left knee toward the right shoulder. Guide it with your hands. Sink into the shape just right. Can be a little impinged feeling. We'll tolerate no pain. We clear a holy place within our minds before His altar, where His gifts of peace and joy are welcome, and to which we come to find what has been given us by Him. We come in confidence today, aware of what belongs to us in truth. Aware that what belongs to us in truth is what He gives. And we would wish for nothing else, for nothing else belongs to us in truth. You remember too, the ego wishes, the Holy Spirit wills. The ego wishes for idle dreams, temporary treasures. Holy Spirit gives us that which belongs to us in eternity. We rest in that. Slowly, 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 allow the knee to come toward the middle chest. Adjust the pressure, slow down for any little blockages. We adjust the pressure and we slow down for them. We don't avoid them. And then slowly, slowly coming on out, knee toward the left shoulder. Feel your way into the groin. Give it all up. Clear the altar. The altar in the Course is really just another name for the mind, the deepest part of the mind. When we clear it, it's made way for God's gifts. In fact, the next paragraph says, so do we clear the way for Him today by simply recognizing that His will is done already, and that joy and peace belong to us as His eternal gifts. We will not let ourselves lose sight of them between the times we come to seek for them where He has laid them. This reminder will we bring to mind as often as we can. I seek what belongs to me in truth. God's gifts of joy and peace are all I want. Release your leg up onto the wall. Bend your knees and push yourself back. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. When you're ready, roll onto one side, have a comfortable seat. Good. And close your eyes. Let gravity have your body. Let spirit have your heart and mind. I seek but what belongs to me in truth, because I know where to look for it. I'm going to find it. The truth is true. I'm surrounded by falsity in form. I'll seek the truth in heart and mind. God's gifts of joy and peace are all I want. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste.
Namaste.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jonathan.